Hi, it's Matt. I realised recently quite how many toys are surprise-based collectibles. You buy one, you don't know what's inside it, but it's going to be one of a set, and the idea is to collect them all, but you have to buy so many of them, you'll get repeats and everything, and when you get to near the end of the collection, you're going to have several of the same one, and the next one you buy could be another one of the same, or it could fill that gap in the collection. And then I remembered, I've got a friend with an X-ray machine, and they've said I can use it. The theory is I can use the X-ray machine to look inside the packet and see what's in there without wasting loads of money and plastic trying to collect them all. And I realised not everyone has access to this, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. So I've been shopping. I've got some Disney mini brands balls. These each have several toys inside them. I've also got some Funko Bitty Pop, little small princess models. I've got the old standard Lego minifigures and some Minecraft Nano metal figs. I haven't bought any collectibles in years, so I'm using this as an excuse for some nostalgia, starting with Pokemon cards. Apparently these are quite new to come out, this range. I've got some Panini football stickers, not just these current ones, but I found a set from 99 and 2000, so I might even recognize some of the footballers that are in here. And to top it off, I've gone even further back and found a packet of Pogs. Now, how do I have access to an X-ray machine? Don't worry, I'm not using up hospital time. This one normally gets used for looking inside electronics, for fault finding and checking PCBs, printed circuit boards, are all connected together. Okay, let's take these to the machine.
And here it is. I've covered loads of stuff up because it's not mine to film, but the X-ray machine's got a compartment about the size of a microwave oven. And it's about as safe as one too, because there's an interlock, so it won't even X-ray anything until the door's properly closed. Overall, it took a couple of hours to scan all of the toys. My process was to write a comment so I knew what I was scanning and which one was which. I then put the packages in the chamber, making sure they were aligned with the markings so that they were in frame. Shut the door, press the X-ray button and wait the 20 to 30 seconds it needs to take the image. And then do it all again. I took several photos of each one, I rotated and shook the packages in between so I had a better chance of being able to see what was inside. Amazingly, I had the forethought to label each of the packets with a sticker so I could tell which one was which after I'd taken the photos.
I had limited time at the X-ray machine, so I scanned them all there and I've brought all of the DICOM image files home to have a look through and see what we've got. So let's start with the Minecraft Nano metal figs. I was doing 2 at a time. Took a few different images from different angles. Looking at this picture, I see this one on the right looks like whatever the hell this triple-headed thing is.
It turns out that is a wither. And the main problem that I've had trying to decipher what's in all of these packages is that I don't know all of the characters.
Okay, it could be a zombie with its arms straight out maybe? Yeah, that looks like stuck out arms, doesn't it? Oh, is it exactly the same as the... Is that a zombie pigman? They're the same thing, but painted differently. Our third packet, just looking at it, that looks like an Enderman to me. Yep, there he is. I wasn't going to open any of these immediately, but I am so intrigued by this zombie one. Unboxing time. There he is. I don't think that's a zombie pigman, because they look piggier. This looks like a person. Does the packet tell me what he is? Drowned. Okay then.
I'm going to save you from having to watch me go through all of the pictures here and just show you the highlights. But if you would like to see me floundering over what every single character is in all of these things, then I'll put a link to a longer video on my Patreon.
Oh, it is this one, because it looks like she's got a limb difference as well, and that is a prosthetic arm piece, which is one I haven't seen before. That's cool. So I've bought 4 minifigures. There are 12 to collect, and I've already got a duplicate in here. So if I was trying to collect the lot, then I would already be saving myself some money, I suppose, if I returned one.
Next up were the Disney Mini Brand Store balls. Have you ever tried to make a sphere stand up on its own? It's quite hard, so I was using tape to prop this up. Unfortunately, tape shows in X-rays as well, which makes it a little bit harder to tell what's going on. So I rotated it a few times, and on this one, that is obviously Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, this one instantly looks like Buzz Lightyear to me. You can see the size of this circle changes as I put it on different size rolls of tape. Hey, that looks... is that Darth Vader mask? I'm pretty sure we got 3 out of 4 with this one. This is the one where I was quite fortunate because they're all standing up in the similar plane, so it was easy to see through them. So this one's Slinky from Toy Story. That one is a girl with a big ponytail? Yeah, I think it's this one. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but I've collected you. Last Disney Ball. It's a bit easier now having looked at the selection available because that looks like Buzz Lightyear, that looks like Elsa, that's going to be a mask of some sort. That's Darth Vader. We have a Darth Vader. The big question with all of these toys is, do any of them have pieces that are rarer than others? If so, then if you have access to an X-ray machine, this could almost be lucrative if people care enough to pay a bit more on eBay for them. Because I know like brand new in-box toys can have a lot of perceived value. So if I was to try and sell one of these knowing exactly what's inside it and it's unopened, there might be people who want to pay money for that. I do like the idea of using my X-ray vision to get a friend a present. If they're collecting something like this, I could find the one that they're missing and give it to them and they can open it from brand new. I'll see if I can find someone who collects things.
And hell, why go the collection route when you could even make your own? There are designs online that you can download, or you could design your own from scratch. And if you don't have a 3D printer or any other way of making it, you could use someone like today's sponsor, which is PCBWay.
They can make things for you out of many plastics and metals using their 3D printing services and CNC machining and injection molding. And of course, there's their bread and butter, PCB manufacture and assembly, which I'm hoping to use on a future video.
If you go to PCBWay.com, all you need to do is upload the digital design file to their website, choose how you want it to be made and out of what material, and they will post it to you a few days later. Thanks PCBWay for helping me pay my bills.
PCBWay, they exist.
Next, let's look at the Funko Bitty Pop Disney Princesses. These ones looked really weird on the X-ray machine. This one looks like when Boo is dressed up as a monster in Monsters Inc. This one is the one I've got here, I think, because I can see the little hair bubble on the top and the arms sticking out holding a dress. That looks like it's the shape of that headpiece, so I think that one is this one. And then the final one, yeah, the final one's the same one again, it's you. With these, there are 16 to collect, and I've bought 3, and I've got 1 Cinderella and 2 Moanas. Repeats already. The final ball is a Mini Brands Retro. Looking at the shelf display, it had, well, this on it, it's got a picture of cheese balls. I saw, I think, a floppy disk and a camera. It's just such an odd collection of things that could be inside it. God, these are all blurry. You can tell I was getting bored by the time I was this far in. Cassette tape. That looks like a cassette tape. There we go. Scotch ferrochrome. That'll be a cassette tape. Does that mean it opens up? Is that a cased cassette tape that opens up and has a cassette inside it? I'm not really a collector, so this isn't kind of stuff I'd buy. I say with stuffed Pokemon behind me, but still. What on earth is this lumpy thing? Oh, it's lumpy thing in a box. Is it those bananas? I think I've got a box of bananas. We've got a circle here. That looks like a film reel. This one's not showing up very well. Harder, more solid objects show up in X-rays better, like bone does. It's the reason they use it for medical stuff. So that looks like it's an empty cardboard box. So it could be the raisins. Ooh, that. Couldn't tell you what that is. Is it a pepper shaker? A rolled up newspaper? That's definitely the right shape for that, isn't it? We've got quite the hit rate here. Even though there's been a few I haven't been able to identify, I think I've got most of them. Of these at least. Let's move on to the cards, which are going to be a lot harder. I got 2 packets of Pokemon cards. Yeah, they don't show up, it's just 2 packets of cards. And unsurprisingly, it was the same again with the football stickers, both the new ones and the old one. You can see the identification sticker I put on these because it's kind of just showing thickness and it's a bit thicker there. For those of us who were kids in the 90s, I scanned a packet of Pogs, which were collectible cardboard discs. I think they were meant to be milk bottle tops or something. And I wasn't expecting much of these, but I got something. There must be one plastic one in there. I'm wondering if that was called a slammer or something? I can't remember what the game was that you were meant to play with these. It's so far back I can barely remember it. I know I collected some of them. Well, here are the results. Everything's surprisingly X-rayable. What do you think I should do with this new X-ray vision power that I've got? I don't really want to open all of these because I have no use for them. I've got the receipt. I could take them back to the shop, or I could list them on eBay. Is there someone you know who likes collectibles? Maybe I could go through the thing that they're collecting and find the one that they're missing and give it to them as a present. Who likes that as an idea? To finish, I'm going to open this up because I'm just so intrigued as to what that other box is. Here we go. It's like a Pokeball. Yeah, it's Kodak film. Oh, it's a little baby VHS tape. We have the box of bananas. Ooh, an oil can. And whatever the hell this is. Well, we can see I got most of the way there with these. I think there's an extra on here I didn't notice. And I got the type of tape slightly wrong. But it's certainly better than no X-ray vision at all.
I've uploaded the full X-ray analysis to my Patreon, where you can also subscribe if you'd like to support my videos.